Hello everybody and welcome to another Genshin Impact livestream. Has been on this wonderful Thursday. Yeah, today was a Thursday, right? Hello Sinbad, X9 Gamer. I hope you're having a great day. It'll become even better if you can touch my livestream. Okay, I finally remembered that I pulled Linnea. So I actually have to include her in my daily team. I can just jump around with the regular Valka team anymore. With that being said, I'm not gonna have these two characters here. Not even sure. Why was Yoimiya and Hutao in the team? But I guess we'll just have... Durin and Venti? Instead of Bent, we have Linnea.
Durin だよ。よろしくね。
Perfect. So let's do some dailies. So yeah, we'll do the dailies, we'll do the weekly stuff as well. As this is Thursday, the day where I use my transformer and the like. And then more of the quest. You only have the fortune Riao Guang. It's better to pull Silver Wolf or Evanesia. Yao Guang is needed for both. So it's very nice that you do have Yao Guang. Both should be pretty cracked. Can't really... Like, Evanesia is not yet out, so it's kinda hard to tell. But yeah, Silver Wolf definitely would be a great pull. I saw a Zero Cycle on the King stage in Anomaly Arbitration with a 3-cost team with E0S1 Silver Wolf, E0S0 Yao Guang, and it was Sparkle and EMC, Elation MC. So yeah, but Silver Wolf can be pretty hard to play optimally, and she has very high build requirements. If your build is bad, she will suck, but if your build is great, she will be great. Evanesia should be more forgiving, but I'm not sure. Like, you know, she's not out yet, so I don't know. If you like one of them more than the other, just pull for that one. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not sure myself. Like, I probably, like, I really love Silver Wolf, but I absolutely hate global passives. So for me, it will probably have to be a Silver Wolf skip and Evanesia pull. Even though I also have Sparkshi, who is only a teammate for Silver Wolf, not for Evanesia. And ideally just play the story. See who you like more. Whose performance you like more in the main quest. Since this is supposed to be the shield patch for both of them. I haven't yet finished the quest, although truth be told... it seems like Evanesia is gonna be more relevant. Than Silver Wolf in the story. Silver Wolf is kinda like Castoris, while Evanesia maybe more like Finon when it comes to what they do in the story. But it's, I mean, it's impossible to say right now. We really didn't know what Finon would become in 3.2. Oh, and you were surprised that I use your characters. I've sometimes used your Castoris. When either I just wanted Castoris for some reason, or sometimes I just put her like in Divergent Universe. Doesn't really matter which character I take. Because I have like a build that one-shots the boss without my characters doing anything, so I'll just like use somebody random. Which I have used your Castoris for that as well before, to do like weekly bosses or whatever. Here we go. Jumping challenge. Is this the last one? Oh no, one more Swift Slayer after that. We'll let Rina have this one. Oh, the game was kinda laggy. Oh, I need to use a glider. I know which one I wanna use already, looking at her outfit. Oh, she's such a natural fit for the mushroom bouncing challenge. But yeah, glider, glider, glider. Gotta be the KFC wings. The white and red. It's not quite white, it's like beige or whatever. And this is even brown, but still fits really well. The almost white plus red. It's like it was made for her. Chee! Oh yeah, I can use her for mining. I don't need to use Varka. Are there any crystals nearby? I want to check her passive out. Oh, the music here is so peaceful. But yeah, nothing here? Come on, bro. Normally there are like you walk across the vat and there are crystals like everywhere. And you want crystals for once and they are nowhere to be seen. Now we have a new mining meta. Flowers that are incredibly annoying to collect to shield Nahida's flower collection passive. How are there no crystals here? These are just investigation spots? Who put investigation spots here? This should have been crystals. Let's grab this. Oh, there are daily crystals right next to where I'm tipping. I have to jump quite far down, but that's okay. Let's see it in action. Go Adam Lumi. Oh my god, that's some huge AoE. What the? Do artifact spots respawn after 24 hours? Yes, most of them it's exactly 24 hours. There are exceptions. There are some spots that respawn after 12, or I think there are even some that are like in between 12 and 24. But like 95% of them respawn after 24 hours. But yeah, Lumi annihilates those crystals, like what? This is the real power creep. I wonder when we'll get more mobility power creep. Because we haven't gotten anything since Varesa. Anything relevant. Even with multiple winged characters in Not Cry, none of them can fly. I was so sure that Nicole would fly. Like, I would have bet money on that if I was a gambler. Fortunately, I'm not. And yet, she doesn't, neither does Durin. Now, for the big blue crystals... Wait, let me... These always take 24 hours to respawn. Same with these. Iron Chunks, I think it's 12 and then... White Iron, I think it's 12 and then Iron Chunks 8 or something? Or maybe this is 16, this is 8. These are lower. These are lower than 24. But only... Oh, no, actually, no, sorry. They take a couple days to respawn, not 24. There's like 48? Or 72? No, they take a couple days to respawn. And then these are like a day lower and they are like 12 hours. I think it's 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. I think it's something like this. But then any spots any crystal chunks that respawn together with magical crystal chunks will respawn on server reset. So they can appear faster. But those are not the usual crystal chunk locations, those are the magical crystal chunk spots, where only X of them per nation will spawn per day. And they appear every day on server reset, but they are not guaranteed to respawn. So if they respawn, that must have been together with magical crystal chunks, if it was like yesterday and today. Defeat the crocodiles? Actually, yeah, let's go. Oh, I didn't even... I barely came in range, and the Durin just auto-destroyed them. Okay. Sure, Crocs. But I need to go around the map and farm crystals now with Lina, just insta one-shotting them. Like, what? More resilience activities? Actually, first things first. Let me go collect some silk flowers, because I ran out, and I'll probably need to replant them today. So let's go for that. Man, now it's rough, because every character in this team is important for mobility. But we have to kick somebody for Rina if I want to mine. It's like either Wanderer or Varesa. Wanderer loses as 10% movement speed. Varesa loses as Varesa. You actually don't have to stop. You can grab 2 and continue running. Which is kinda crazy. Nah, Chiori is a better Wanderer. And she's also the only character who, like, if... I mean, I guess Varesa deals damage, but... Chiori deals more damage than Chaska and Wanderer. So she's not, like, the only character who deals damage in this team. If I were to cut Varesa, Chiori would be the only character who deals damage. But the nice thing about replacing, like, Varesa with Lina is that I don't really lose that much damage. Because then, Chiori's passive would activate where I have 2 Geo characters, and I would have 2 dolls. So main DPS Lina with Chiori would actually be like fairly legit. Oh, we just don't have Hydra, would be a shame. So it's probably Wanderer. It's probably Wanderer. But yeah, damage is not the primary concern. The primary concern is mobility. Okay, Wanderer by giving me Anemo Resonance, and Chiori, just with her passive that gives 10% movement speed, are actually the same. Next banner, easy save for me? No, bro. The opposite. Next patch is gonna be very expensive for me. Definitely pulling both characters and both SIGs, no questions asked, and maybe even Nicole Cons. I'm super excited for the next patch. Oh, you mean the next banner? Oh, yeah. Definitely easy save. Yes. I'm really not interested in any of their cons, and they also wouldn't help me clear any content. They are not even useful in this dire. Because all the Nefer Shield bosses are actually just as good for Fleens as they are for Nefer. Actually, there was the Baptist, but the Baptist was just as good for Skirk. So there isn't any boss where Nefer is like the character to play. Fleens has 3 different electrocharged bosses. There was the Cactus, the Electro Shield Fatui, and the Knuckle Duckle. And on all of these bosses, Flints is like the character to play. You can do others, but especially on the Knuckle Duckle, you would struggle with anything that's not Flints. And oftentimes you will need enough either way, even if you play non-Flints teams. Zibai has the Gecko, one of the most shield bosses in history, although there are Mavujka clears on Dire, C0. So I guess it's less shield than the Skerk boss. I don't think the Skerk boss can be done without Escoffier or Skerk, but the Zibai boss can be done without Zibai on C0. Or Lina Columbina, none of them. So I guess it's the second most shield boss in the game. And yeah, Nefer has nothing. All the Nefer shield bosses are either General Lunar Shield, which every Lunar team just does as like they do just as well versus them, or the Baptist, where Cryo is just as good, and Skerk is just like... It's easier to allocate a Skerk team, maybe you could say that. Because if you play Nefer versus the Baptist, you don't have a Lunar team for the different bosses. You need Lama for Crab, that is true, but Nefer wouldn't even be good there. Lauma C0 solo clears Dire 60 seconds. Like you can do sub 30-second clears with solo Lauma. As in like 1-cost teams. I think it was 1-cost, maybe 2-cost with Nahida. But yeah, 1 or 2-cost teams with Lauma clear the boss in 30 seconds. Nefer is not needed there. Nefer would not even needed, she wouldn't even be useful. I doubt they are ever gonna rerun the Crab, to be honest. But yeah, for the Crab, Lauma was needed for Dire, I'm pretty sure. Although, I mean, Haikon Mavujka would just one-shot the Crab before he even set the shrooms up. But that doesn't really count. Low investment. I don't wear any headphones or earbuds? Yep. I just have speakers. If I mute... Wait, right now the audio is pretty quiet. Let me just double check this. Oh yeah, now it's louder. If I mute the in-game audio... Maybe move my mic closer to the speakers. Can you hear it slightly? So yeah, I just use speakers, but it's like pretty faint, and especially when the in-game audio plays at the same time, you just cannot hear it. It's way more comfortable. Especially when I stream for longer periods of time. My ears get really sweaty if I wear headphones for too long, and sometimes they even get like clogged up because of that. Yeah. I can't really wear headphones for too long. I guess like open back headphones are fine, but it's still just like exhausting to have your head be squished for so long. Yeah, even if ears are not the problem, just having headphones on my head is kind of annoying. Okay, let's go for some artifacts. I only use headphones at home, either during work meetings, and probably like mostly because my laptop audio is so bad I cannot hear anybody using my work laptop, so I need the headphones to actually hear people. I also use headphones when listening to music. I've got these Sennheiser's HD 550s that I actually won in a giveaway. I still needed to pay like import taxes, so they still costed me like $30 or something, maybe like 40. But still, that's like 90% off. And then I use earbuds when I'm out, like traveling somewhere or whatever. But I'm just at home on my PC, playing games, doing whatever. I just use my speakers. I've got pretty nice speakers that I bought recently. Actually, it's already been a few good months. I should probably clear Fearless in this Stygian, so that in case I don't clear the Gecko, I actually get the rewards for Menacing and Fearless. Crit rate attack ER? Not quite good enough. At least when it's a crit damage piece with no crit rate, you can cope that maybe if I'm capped on crit rate I can play it. But you are never capped on crit damage. Whoops. Oh my god. I was a second Eon Sucrose by accident. What a disaster. Nope. Everything is garbage. I'm never even like the... If I really needed an HP goblet, that one was fine because it was like 3 TR. But I'm never gonna play that set on Columbina anyways. Columbina will be stuck on Silken forever. Because in this team, Inefa is on Obeid, and Sucrose is on Vivi, so only Columbina is left for Silken. And then in Jibai teams, even if I'm gonna play with Iluga, Iluga is just gonna be on Instructors. Do I? Nah, if it had like defense, in case I needed more healing for the Gecko, I would lose all the damage though. But the dire clear that I saw, I actually used triple defense on Lina, I think for more healing, because it's less damage. To play triple defense, so it must have been for healing. Or maybe they just had this cracked defense hat actually. Who knows? Those who knows. Double crit HP. If only I planned ever playing this on an HP scaler. Peak. I mean, the crit rate is like a mid-low roll, and we have flat attack. The HP I think is a high roll. 5.8, I think this is the highest. But yeah, like I said, I'm never gonna play this on Columbina. Unless they release like Sucrose power creep for this team. That's not Anemo. Like if they release a Lunar Shredder, or actually it doesn't even have to be Lunar, because anybody can play Silken, right? You don't have to be a not Grey character. So if they release some Electrocharged Escoffier, no space left in artifact inventory. Intriguing. And now I freed up 1,000 slots. Just like that. Wait, is this good? No. It's a 3-liner? Nah, it's a 3-liner with HP. If it wasn't HP, if it was like any other defense or attack, but it's HP again, bro! What is that supposed to be? Hero. Oh my god, he juked me again. That was slow. He dodged my second hit of the burst. Because the burst like hits twice. Bonus. Bonus piece of garbage. Okay. Level 43. Picking gold from this again probably. For G-Buy. But I'm actually pretty happy that I underleveled my G-Buy talents in the past. Now I actually have somebody to pick books for from the BP. Oftentimes, like, if I max out all the characters as I get them, because, you know, new character comes out, there is a Stygian shield boss for them, so we just max them out, clear the Stygian Dire, and we are done. Then I end up with all my talents, all my relevant talents maxed, and then next patch comes around, and I have these, like, boxes for talent books, and I have nobody to use them for. Because every relevant character that I actually use is maxed out. So yeah, the fact that for Zibai I underleveled both her skill and burst means I have something to pick here. Let's go grab artifacts. This is something I will be doing for sure today. And then I might want to run around a bit with Lina, grab some crystals. Or should we just actually do content? I could spend the entire 3 hours of my stream just doing resinous activities. Collecting artifacts, collecting crystals. My streams used to be like that. Every stream I would like collect all the daily crystals on the entire map. Back before Star Rail and Zenless. Because now whenever I stream a different game, I let some of the content pile up. Like I would have been long done with the world quest had I not played Zenless and Star Rail at all, right? But now I still have content there to clear. So I would be done with all the permanent content pretty quickly. 2 or 3 days and bam, we are done. And yeah, we'll just grind the resinous activities every stream. That's pretty good. For Hoyo, I really like it so far. Might be my favorite so far. One thing that kind of sucked about playing Arcadia was lack of like hype for it. The marketing was pretty bad, but probably the likely cause of that are some like last minute changes to Planet Arcadia, not to the story even, but to the region itself. Because Planet Arcadia, I mean, this is not confirmed, but it seems incredibly likely that Planet Arcadia was supposed to be like even a different planet altogether, a Japanese-inspired planet. Was it supposed to be Edo Star that we are going to? But some last-minute political tensions between China and Japan caused Hoyo to reconsider releasing a Japanese-themed planet, and they essentially had to put a new coat of paint over the entirety of Edo Star to make it Planet Arcadia. Hello, GP Keep. So we got like no marketing, because the marketing probably focused on the Japanese aspects. We only got one like screenshot, and that was a screenshot of a Bellbook themed area from Planet Arcadia. Because there is like there is part of the world that is like a Trailblaze festival thingy, and there are regions, there are like areas themed around different planets we have visited before. There's a Bellbook area, a Shanzhou area, a Penacony area. So those were the only screenshots we saw. We only saw the screenshots of these old areas. So you look at this and you're like, wait, is this planet just a mishmash of old areas? Are we just gonna get like this is Britain from the Fate collab, but no, that's just a singular area, the only one they could have shown us, because everything else was too Japanese. And once again, this is all just speculation, it just seems incredibly likely, and anything else wouldn't really make any sense. So there was no hype going into Plan Arcadia, but the region itself is delivering. Might be my favorite story so far. Doesn't feel as yappy as early Amphorius. Because Amphorius had like an incredibly slow start, and then got really good later, in my eyes, but still was yappy throughout the entire thing. And then Penacony was the opposite, where I loved the start, and then it like fell flat, in my eyes. But this so far, pretty strong, pretty strong. You are pregnant. Congrats. Or I'm sorry. The universal response. Oops, wrong way. Okay, we're done here, so to Fontaine. Fontaine Chronicle will skip. I mean, it is the best Chronicle we've gotten so far, probably. But still Chronicle. If only the weapon Chronicled Wish wasn't so bad. I would have grabbed some Linnae, Sig, dupes. Maybe I want to do that anyways. Even though it's a terrible place to pull weapons on. I'm just hoping they will give us a better, like a different way to acquire old weapons eventually. Kinda like the shop in Star Rail, or there is a engine store in Zenless as well. Even though that game is not even 2 years old, we have a weapon shop already, where you can buy some old limited signatures. Let's go this Hex Klee. Nah. Wait, because who do we have? No Red Silly, no Nuvillet, no Arlecchino. Emily, Chlorinde, Higuin, Navia, and Linnae. Oh, so it's actually all of these, right? Emily, Chlorinde, Higuin, Navia, and Linnae. It says ... but this is all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the ... for? But yeah. Linnae... He's fine, but works in a very oversaturated niche. You have Klee, Arlecchino, and Mavuika, who all will perform better. Possibly even Hutao in some meld teams. He's probably better than Hutao. But he cannot really play meld. He can, but he doesn't like shine in meld. Navia has gotten a bit of a renaissance now. She works pretty well with Lina. She should work well with Durin Navia as well. But it's mostly like, if you are a Navia fan, she will not be useless. But it's not like pulling Navia will be useful. Because alternatives will be just as good, if not better, from like more modern characters. But it's just like, if you really like her design, she's not useless. Shiguin. Shiguin can be good for Stygian cheese. And also, she becomes a good DPS with Constellations. If you want to go C6 or 5 Shiguin, she's probably like a top 10 DPS. Maybe top 20. There are a lot of DPSs now. Probably top 20. That's still pretty impressive, you know? She's better than all of these noobs when she's at C6. That's for sure. But she does need the cons. Without them, she doesn't do anything at all, really. Chlorine is fine, but worse than Varesa in every way. Can work though, especially like during Nicole stuff. Yeah, kind of similar to Navia. Like if you have Chlorine and you really like her, you can make her work, but won't be better than more modern options like Varesa and Fleens. And then Emily still works for Kinich teams. Kinich is a fine character. I'm quite a big Kinich fan. So she's the one character out of these that I actually use still. I mean, I use Shiguin for cheese as well. But yeah, Shiguin and Emily are two characters that I have actually used in the past year. She's on the chopping block though. She doesn't provide much to the team. There's just nothing better to slot in than Emily. Because she is only a sub DPS, doesn't do any buffing or anything like that at all. She will get better with Nicole, because Nicole actually buffs the entire team. Unlike Bennett or Janssen. So she will get better, but she will still be the worst part of the team. Because yeah, the Kinich team to go for will be... oops. Kinich, Durin Nicole... and Emily. Pretty sure that should be his best team next patch. So if you really like Emily, she's an alright sub DPS. She's in a similar slot. She maybe is like in a similar spot to Chiori, but she's like a fine sub DPS still, but doesn't offer any buffing. And as the damage goes higher and higher, the characters who buff can still find use. Even the old 1.0s, like Bennett or Sucrose, right? They can still find... They can still be best in slot even in modern teams. Because a buff is a buff. If your DPS deals double the damage, the buff is like twice as good. But if a character only provides off-field damage, then if your DPS deals twice the damage, your off-field sub-DPS is twice as bad now. So yeah. No longevity, but she still is fine. Actually, wait, because I have written that this is 7, right? I grabbed 1, 2. Am I supposed to grab this one up top here as well? No, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this one? No, this is bait. What is the 7? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I know which one. Is this one? Is this one? Or both of these actually. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No, then this is 8, not 7. The mistake I have made is that there is one more spot than I have written. Not one less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is artifact spots 8. But I grabbed one garbage spot, so I have to skip one. Yeah, I was just like, I always grab them in pairs, so how is it? How is it 7? And now I figured it out. I have to wait until she falls to the ground before I burst.
私が提起する。たもと。はあ。
Today I actually played a bit of Starley off stream. Not any of the new content, but I actually went to some of the old locations, like from Amphorius, that I still haven't fully cleared out. And oh my god, there are so many chests and puzzles that I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
I'm actually farming jades like crazy. Not that I really need jades right now. But I just want to do the content. But yeah, I must have found like 50 chests so far or something. Including the puzzles. And there is still twice as much. Silverwolf not tempting me at all. I can't say she's not tempting me at all, but I am resisting the temptations. I actually still haven't watched all the trailers. I watched one of them. I watched the character trailer. The one where Blade is making food for her. I watched that one, but I haven't watched the others because I'm not sure if they will be shown in the story or not. Sometimes those Myriad Celestia trailers are actually shown in the story as well, like in-game. So I don't want to watch them beforehand. There was like a Castoris trailer that like was released beforehand, and then actually during the story it played as well. So if you haven't watched it outside the story, you get a better experience. The final one I saw in the story for the first time, I did skip it before, and like this really like empowered that moment even more so. I wasn't just rewatching a hype video, I actually was watching part of the story unfold. So I was very happy with that decision, and I do try to avoid these videos for hyped characters until I finish the story. If they are not part of the story, I'll just watch them a few days later. If they are part of the story, I get a better experience. I'm not spoiling myself. Who was the guy he killed in the trailer? The big boy he fought with, who actually, like it was Zephyro he fought, and Zephyro actually kicked Finon. kinda mobbed the floor with Finon. It wasn't a real, because Zephyro is one of the emanators of distraction. I think Zephyro's goal is to destroy Nihility, because every emanator of distraction has like a path they are supposed to destroy. And I think Zephyros is Nihility. There is Asad Pramad, who's meant to destroy Elation. Iron Tomb was supposed to destroy Erudition. So yeah, Zephyro is Nihility. And the Zephyro that Finon fought, I think, I'm still kinda confused about this, but I don't think it was a real Zephyro, but a simulation of Zephyro. The Nanook he cut was real. He did actually wound Nanook. But the Zephyro I think was fake. Because Finon overall like was a simulated character. And then that entire thing was a simulation, but then he got so mad that he opened a path to the path space, opened the way to the path space where the Eons live. And he managed to cut Nanook. And there are still people who discredit Finon, when he has the most impressive feat we have seen through like from any character in the game. Don't look like he was indifferent. I mean, because just because Finon wanted to destroy Nanook doesn't make him Nanook's enemy. Because Nanook's distraction, I think, is meant to be complete distraction, which, at the end of the day, also means the distraction of distraction. So, Finon being the distraction emanator, who's meant to destroy distraction, also just like fits the entire scheme, right? So if anything, I feel like Nanook could be proud. Look at my son.
遅刻遅刻
Because you have to remember that the Eons aren't people. They're like a different... They're on a different plane of existence. Some of them have more human traits than others, but they are still not humans. Does Eon of Remembrance even pull up? The Eon of Remembrance is pretty mysterious. I mean, they did pull up during at the beginning of Amphorius, right? When we got Remembrance Trailblazer, we got glanced by fully. But they are a pretty mysterious Eon because they travel back through time, I think. It's kinda... Actually, you haven't still finished the story, right? Because you do get a bit of an insight into what fully is supposed to be like in the later parts of Amphorius. I mean, this is the Remembrance planet, so... makes sense that we got more info about fully. But the funny thing with fully and just like emanators of remembrance is that any emanator of remembrance could be fully. Because I think the deal with fully is that at the end of time they preserved the memories of all of the universe and then they like traveled back through time through these memories or something. It's confusing. Especially like how is this different from finality? But finality and the remembrance are similar actually, because there was a convo with the Stellaron Hunters where remembrance is a form of finality. That like that's one of the ways the universe could end, through remembrance, by just being frozen in time as a static memory. Or something of that nature. Wasn't fully the one in the Stellaron Hunter trailer for Silverwolf? What? Which Stellaron Hunter trailer? The recent one where she played the game? With a mysterious entity? Or the one where they talked about different possible endings that would have happened if we didn't go to Amphorius? Okay, I'm done with that. I already have been in my teapot. Let's collect a few crystals. I do want to experience Linnea. Blue guy with the hood.
Yeah.
No? Wait, is... Let me look up the trailer that I think you mean. When I look up Star Rail, all that pops up are the recent Silverwolf hype videos. When was that? Was it after Amphorius ended or before Amphorius ended? Definitely before this. Because I am looking through these videos. Oh yeah, this! Exotail Scene 8. Is this the video? Oh no, you mean the Mappa trailer. Oh no, the guy in the hood is Elio. Most likely. Fully is not a guy. Fully is an Eon. And not one that would appear as a human. So yeah, here. This is... We don't know exactly for sure, but it's like... very likely, I would give it like 80%, maybe 85% that this is Elio, the leader of the Stellar Hunters, and I think he's an emanator of finality? He's definitely a pathstrider of finality, probably an emanator though. He's Destiny's slave. Most wanted in the universe. Probably. One of definitely. Blade so peak. This here looks like a Veld mech, like Arahato. This could be Veld versus the Stellar Hunters. Bring back the anime opening segment? Nah, just watching a video because we were talking about Star Railor with Sinbad. It's also a hype video. That's why I'm watching the entire thing. And this is also probably Elio. The cat? I mean, the cat is definitely Elio. The cat is like 99% Elio, the guy is like 85% Elio. But yeah, the video I thought you meant was this trailer. Mappa is not doing the Genshin anime, that's UFO table.
オンパルスは手伝いは必要そう？
大丈夫。その劇で私たちはただの観客だから。請求列車は正しい道へ向かっている。そう、鉄母との対峙へと。それはあまたある可能性で最もなだらかな道。海洋惑星ルサカを覚えてる？
脚本にこうあったよね。
And yeah, this video is about, because Elio can see the future, but he doesn't see one future, but like multiple futures. And they are talking about what would have happened if we went to a different planet. Because back at the end of Penacony, we had like a choice. Do we want to go to Lushaka or do we want to go somewhere else? And at the end of the day, we chose Amphorius because of Black Swan's suggestion. And here they are saying, what would have happened? How would the universe be destroyed if we did not go to Amphorius but somewhere else? And depending on where we went, there were different options.
七死人は平穏な冒険をするって。そして遠い未来でガーデンはモンパロスのベールを破るけど、代わりにヘルタに不幸が降りかかる。
その最悪の運命では天才はあまりに早い死を
The Herta tomb.
ルパート三世として血に染まる。
Because yeah, the plan of Iron Tomb was to fuse with Noose and destroy him that way, kinda. But in this future, Herta fuses with Iron Tomb instead, so that he cannot fuse with Nus. But that ends up being just as bad, if not worse, because Herta fused with Iron Tomb becomes a calamity that destroys the universe. Nus is the Eon of Erudition that Iron Tomb is meant to destroy.
アゲートの世界だと性格の災いの原点で列車は聖将とすれ違うんだよね。
銀河の彼方で先週同盟は開拓に背を向け本来の結末を迎える。8人目の大君が生まれ、羽が神々の戦いの序曲をか。
And here we have propagation Jingyuan or something, propagation Lightning Lord. Somehow Jingliu enacts her plan to use the propagation to destroy the abundance, and she gets hold of the Lightning Lord as well.
そしてガラス交代、あの弔い霊人の舞台では最も凶悪な敵フーエと出くわし。
And this is the Welt aura farming moment where he would face Zephyro, and Zephyro is the guy from the final trailer as well. The emanator of distraction meant to destroy the nihility, possibly the strongest of all of the distraction emanators. And yeah, somehow he would fight Welt and the fight would end in mutual distraction. Welt copers get enough fuel for the next 5 years.
ブラックホールとホワイトホールは互いを飲み込むことで銀河を引き裂いてしまう。
やめよう。考えただけで背筋が凍ってきた。本当にそうなったらお手上げだった。
幸い運命は正しい軌道にあり、あと残っている可能性は2つだけ。
起こりうる確率は半々で、一方の可能性ではオンパロスの記憶が依然として壊滅へと向かう。
クレイちゃん、また明日。願いを叶えてくれてありがとうございます。
僕と一緒に英雄になろう。
必ずこれまでとは違う結末を綴るわ。
開拓は決して別れを避けられない。壊滅へと立ち向かう道では喪失になれないと前は進めない。
そしてもう一つの可能性はもっと魅力的で残酷なもの。
愛の名のもと彼女は失われた全てを抱きしめる。記憶が第四の終焉となる。時の果てに至るまで。
Yeah, that was the moment I thought you were talking about. When the remembrance becomes the fourth kind of finality.
に至るまで。ただまあ、この結末はとても優しいわ。
Because essentially what this means here, not really a spoiler because this is just like a possible path that could have been taken, where Kirene, instead of letting Amphorius run its course, she would preserve it as a memory and become fully, like she would become the Eon of remembrance and like freeze the universe in that memory of Amphorius or something like that.
何言ってるの。これだけは絶対止めないと。
もうすぐ空の視線がオンパロスに向けられる。
ピノコニーの型がついたらまた次の駅で。
次の駅があればいいがな。
安心して、この先の光景はもうその目に映っているから。
燻製が輝く明日とオンパロスの命。人々は砕けたことで出会い、抱擁の中で別れを迎える。深呼吸を忘れないで。そして 明日へと踏み出すの。
So it should be like the end of distraction? Not really, because the distraction is a specific kind of distraction. Just any run-of-the-mill end of the world is not distraction. This would be the end of the world as it being like frozen in time forever, right? Like one moment in time, right before Iron Tomb could ascend, would just... Like, Iron Tomb could never ascend, but not because they would stop him, but rather because they would stop the universe right before his plan would come to fruition. And the universe would be frozen forever. If she has time, then how would she see tomorrow? I mean, there was like no perfect outcome. But you have to play the story, see how it plays for yourself. See how it plays out for yourself. Oh yeah, also, we had Kachina's birthday yesterday. Master, how's your journey going so far? Everything's been good on our end? Molani has been preparing for the next dynamic disco, and she even asked me to help come up with some new choreography. Of course I'm honored, but I heard she's planning to invite quite a number of new friends this time, and I worry that I will mess things up. I will mess things it up. They were supposed to only write one of these two words. But Molani tells me there's nothing to worry about at all. It's just a very casual gathering, and since dance is something that everyone creates together, there is no need for me to feel so much pressure, she says. So I won't let her encouragement go to waste, but since I'm not a professional, I'll have to really do my best here to do a good job. I've been practicing new dance moves even in my dreams. Since you're already my master in martial arts, would you be my dance teacher this time too? I promise to have plenty of food to keep my stamina up and make this as fuss-free for you as possible. Glittering gemstones. Oh yeah, the garbage food that makes you sparkle. This doesn't even restore any HP, it just makes you sparkle for a bit. So I went here to talk with Wagner. Any tips on finding ore in Mondstadt? Oh, and just the old spots, so maybe we won't have any of the new ones up today. And let's send Lumi to the mines. So I think Wanderer out. I think I will keep Varesa. Nice thing is that she's like the very first character here, because the characters here are sorted first by level, then by element, and then I think by name. Or actually no, not by name. By release date? Yeah, by release date. So because she's the newest Geo character who I have on level 90, she's the first character on the list, so I don't have to scroll down to put her in the team. So I can just do this, right? Ah, he didn't quite get everything. I'm too far away. I have to be a tiny bit closer. Here we go. There is a limit to his power. Oh, and this spot is up as well. That's why I went to check. Oh, I'm not... I'm in combat, so this cannot proc. I probably need to. Oh no, he got it all at once. What? Brother, chill. I just fly our way there. Maybe I will try to get... No. Because I'm thinking about... weapon refinements... for... Lene's signature. I would love to have some. But I don't think it's justifiable to pull on such a bad banner. I can even let him eat regular crystals on the way. There's like no time loss at all. Oh, I'm supposed to do my weekly stuff as well. Transformer and the like. Yeah, gotta do that. And I'm amazed every time. He gets everything in one go, pretty much. Any unusual villagers around? Nope. Oh yeah, this one is even marked. Because there are a bunch of possible locations. Oh, wolfies! There are a bunch of possible locations. And then, like 6 of them will have crystals spawned per day. And only some of them get marked by Wagner, not everyone that's up. This will never cease to amaze me. I say on day 1. This couldn't have been up too many spots. And you can even mark multiple crystals. You don't have to wait for him to finish eating. You can just mark multiple crystals and he will just eat them one after another. In case they are too far away from each other. Like mark here. Mark here. And yeah, he finishes eating one and goes for the next. Oh, but you can do this when you are in combat. So you can go one side, other side. He hits one, and he's the other. Oh my god, this is so fast. I thought it was already 6, right? It must have been 6. Let me double check if these aren't up, because I'm not sure if Dormant Port follows the same area rules as the rest of Mondstadt, or if it's separate. Oops. But it looks like these aren't up, so it's all one thing. What? Fish! Fish of the ornamental variety. And wait, these are new! Yo, I haven't caught them at all yet. Oops. This is premium. It's like a special fish only caught here. Oh my god. Wrong fish, but I want to catch them all anyways. I could even put one in my teapot. They look pretty nice. Instead of one of the sharks. I like sharks, but the Notkai sharks are kinda scuffed, not gonna lie. Cerulean Doppeldrake. I think that's just four of the drakes, but the little summary thingy showed that there can be other fish here. It's not just doppeldrakes. Come on, little guy. Come to Papa. Oh. Golden Fisher! Wadoda? Come on, bro, just swim this way. I don't want to recast. Oh my god. I can't cast it further. Does this go on the right then? Oh, maybe, maybe? Come on, come on. What a nasty fish, man. Okay, here we go. I was like, is he gonna start running away now? Have I casted too close? Here we go. I still haven't unlocked all the waypoints. In Liu, I don't even need to talk with the guy. He gives me no information. Actually, no, it can sometimes be useful. Yeah. I should talk with the guy. In Azuma, I swear, talking with the blacksmith gives you no information. Or like no extra information. Yeah, this is good. So we know that Green Stone Forest should be up. Yep. Oh, the third one survived. I need to learn which crystal is the best one to attack in every spot for like optimal Lina suckage. Here we'll definitely need at least two, because there is one crystal in the back. Right, this spot was always so annoying because they're so spread out. Oh, I missed, or what? Ah, need another one. I need to be careful not to enter combat. Oh, this one is too far away. Oh, can she not mind? Can Lumi not mind this? They cannot. Oh no, a different website. How can they have the best viewers when Steamabu has the best viewers? Oh, and this one. So that's 4 spots. And Liwek has always 10. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Because when one of these is up, the other is also always up. There are some rules like this. Where some spots can only appear if another spot is up as well. And never by themselves. Maybe here. Nice! Oh my god, this is so satisfying. I think this will require 2 smashes though. Yeah. Oh yeah, after this I'm gonna go... Wait, where am I going? Here. Wait, no. Where? I confused myself. I want to grab the Lotus Seeds though. Wait, let me TP up here again. Oh, you go down here. Yes. No. Wait. Do I know where I'm going? Isn't there a cave entrance here? Oh my god, I haven't done this in a while. Where is the spot? I'm supposed to enter cave down below. Yeah, there should be a cave here, but I don't see the entrance. Am I blind? Or should I go straight north? Oh! Here we go, man. There's a fish. Yes, I had my wet Sayu strats. Sayu wetting herself. Oh no, he aggroed me. So I wouldn't have any Hydro characters when I would go here, but I did have Sayu in my team. And I would stand in the water here, so that Sayu would absorb Hydro. She would get herself wet, and then I would start rolling, and she would absorb the Hydro to destroy the mage's shield. It was my patented Sayu wetting herself strat. The reason why I was so confused about where the cave was is because I don't think I've ever gone there with Chaska. Last time I've been there was before Chaska came out. Ouch, that was rude. Oh my god, yeah, this spot is awkward. Here I just have to grab the crystals, otherwise there are too many enemies to fight. Oh my god, attack the crystals, Garo. Is it killing all the mages, or like all the archers rather? Would take too long. And then the other spot will not be up, but might as well go there anyways. So like there are regular crystals that are here, but there are no magical crystals and the extras that would have spawned together. But might as well grab this. And yeah, he doesn't grab the special thingies that are not crystals but are mind-like crystals. Corlapis, Noctil's Jade. Lumi does not vibe with those. Uh-oh. Man, Lumi attacked him and that triggered the aggro. The out of combat only ability triggered the enemy aggro. Amazing. Ah, threading the needle. Wait, 46,000 damage? That's a proper Lumi slam. Poor guy got destroyed. I didn't know that this was... I mean, I noticed it aggroed the Geoslime before, but yeah, Geoslime didn't really care about the damage, only the shield was hurt. So I thought it just like would deal only a little bit of damage, but no. Bro got slammed by an out of combat ability. Can we get all at once? Oh no, one survived. Okay, let's first go to Inazuma to do the cooking, and then we will also grab the crystals. So, I already know, just looking at the ley lines, that all 6 of these spots will have crystals on them, and 2 out of these 7 will have crystals. Because the way Inazuma Island's ley lines thingies work is that wherever there is a golden ley line, this island will have all of its magical crystal spots up. They will all have all the crystals, all the magical crystals. And then wherever the blue ley line is, there will be 2 of them up. Or 1. Because this island has 7 spots. And I think the way it works is like all 7 will be up and then the other island will only have 1. Or is it 6 here and 2 on the other? I don't remember exactly what happens if the golden one is on Watatsumi. Because there is +1 spot here. Been a while. But yeah, it's not on Watatsumi, so it's simple. 6 spots here, 2 on Watatsumi. So we need to change to Escoffier. So many exploration characters. Still slightly more in this way. This should be good. No? Oh, now it's only this one, only the further one. Oh, here we go. Oops, I think I'm too close. But it's fine to take some time setting it up, because it takes more time than the Transformer anyways. So I don't really lose any time pushing it all for a minute. Two guys to freedom? A ton of other books. Yeah, books only day, no weapon mats. I wonder how the RNG for this works, so it's not like an equal chance to get everything. There are days where you only get weapon mats or only get books, and you get a lot of them. It must be a funky function. Oh, and we are done here already. So yeah, might as well actually start farming here. Because this island with all the crystals. Oh, and if we went to the chasm, oh my god, Lumi's gonna fizz there. In the chasm, crystals can drop more ore per crystal. Instead of being like 1 to 3, it's 2 to 4, I think. Or maybe even more, maybe the max is higher, maybe it's like 2 to 6. It's like double? Could be double. Oh, this Tanuki can actually give me an extra artifact spot. Because artifact spots from the Tanuki guys will spawn even after you have hit the cap, I think. Or maybe not, actually. Oh no, I didn't get that spot. Okay. Fake news. Alright, have I been here already? No. I keep like hearing a noise that makes me think that it's like the combat has started, the little like durdum. But it's just part of Lumi's sound when he is the crystals. Or she, actually? I think Lumi has been referred to with a gender pronoun, but I don't remember if it was he or she. Oh, come on, this survived? No, it was so close. But yeah, the sound as it starts inhaling. Little kinda makes me think of the trudung where combat begins, and I'm like, huh? Enemy where? Geronimo! Lumi is neutral, is it? I'm pretty sure, maybe by mistake, but somewhere in the story they have been referred to as she or he. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. I need to be closer. And the guy got slammed in the head.
ご挨拶します。好き嫌いのためですよ。
Oh, the noise that she's charging is horrible. Such a screeching noise. What was that? The regular charge attack noise? It hurt my ears. Wait, let me try to hear it again. Oh, no, it's not the voice line. The sound of the bow charging.
ご挨拶します。
Yeah, the sound effects don't change between languages. Oh, it's horrible. I hate it. Good thing you never used this ability. Okay, then two spots on Tatsumi. Probably not worth checking them all out, because there are so many. But whatever. As you can super quickly grab whatever is there, even if the magical crystals aren't. Oh, what a whiff, what was that? I love resinless content. Why did I go all the way around? Okay, but that's one of the two. And we got the one shot from Lumi. I just want to check the chasm as well. I won't go through the entire world. Partially because I just don't remember the spots from the other places. Like I don't know the spawning algorithm for crystals in Sumeru. Oh, wait, I actually didn't know it was Whopper flower. I just grabbed the flower by instinct. Whatever, that's a good thing actually. More mass. Oh, grab that one. Yeah, some of these spots were so far out of the way normally that I wouldn't even go there. But with Lumi you just shoot. And you're done. We need a movement speed bow on Lina as well. Do I need 2 R5 copies of Lina's Speed? The register's there, but actually I can do this. Snipe it from up here. Oh, nice, I actually hit it. Let's go. No way I hit it. Oh, another one. Akinazuma. The difficulty increase kind of place. Oh, chill, Whopper flower. I even went around. Thought she wouldn't get mad. What is this spot? Wait, did I miss it? Shoot. Wait, how How do I go there?
風が立つぞ。
Because of Chaska, I sometimes am taking a different path to the spots, and because of that I actually get lost. Okay, there's one here and then more below. If they are up. I think that's how it is. But I think it's just not up. And that's why there aren't any extra? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. And this one should be up then, right? Because it's the last one? Unless I missed something on the way? Yeah, okay, I missed something on the way. It looks like.
風が立つぞ。
So it's the previous one. So it should be this one then. Because I've been here, right? Yeah. So this one was where I wasn't quite sure. Actually, is this how I would go here? TP here and go this way? Maybe it would feel more natural that way.
飛ぶか。
But I'm not sure. Maybe not. I think there's supposed to be a cave here as well. There's one crystal over here, but it's not the entire spot. There should be like a cave entrance or something. Oh my god. I'm sorry that I'm forgetting crystal spots. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Let me check out the chasm. Oh my god, I'm not gonna remember anything about the chasm spots. Those are dunk. Like there are so many twists and turns. And I don't think I have ever been here with Chaska as well. So flying around will also make it even harder to find my way.
遅刻遅刻。
I mean, that's work. Everything works perfectly as it should be. I don't care about one spot. It's one spot. I care about all the spots. I'm too far away. Lumi, eat. Oh no, he didn't get everything. I need to fight this guy.
頭突き。はあ。た。
This guy was tankier 3 years ago or 4 years ago. No, 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago? Whenever that happened. Cosmos 2.6. The boss is so cool. Oh, you mean this enemy? Yeah. For a sec, I thought you meant the ruin serpent. I'm like, wait, what? Are you saying the ruined serpent is cool? What is wrong with you? But no, you meant these guys. They were in Abyss one time. Okay, wait, so where am I going from here? No, I'm going down. This spot is something else. Here I go this way. Yes.
飛ぶか。
Man, this is such a lovely place. Peak Genshin, actually. Still my favorite location. Gotta be. Did you know there is new dialogue with this shroom after you finish the Varesa quest? How do you talk with him? Where do you trigger the dialogue? Can I no longer talk with him? Maybe you can talk with him anymore after you finish the Veresa quest.
風が
And
立つ
talk
ぞ
with him once. How do I... Yeah, there's no way I can talk with him. Could be that he went to sleep after the shroom died? Because during the Veresa quest, we fight with the shroom god. And Samaran, or whatever his name was, is one of the spawns of the shroom god.
次見ててよヒーロー健在
There is new dialogue you can get here, but yeah, I have already been there. I have already talked with him after the Veresa quest. And it appears that I cannot talk with him, or I don't remember where I am supposed to stand to talk with him. It's one of those two. I hope it's the first one. Because we can embarrassing. Wait, first actually I go... First I go over here, and let me get more water. Not only is this like my favorite Genshin area, but also this was where my stream was doing the best. In like this age, late Inazuma, early Sumeru, and roughly after sometime after Star Rail came out, I guess, I started dropping in popularity. I did remember that there are crystals down here as well. Do I have it like written here? Crystals 2 only. But there are way more down below. Why do I have only written 2? Whatever. I did remember what this meant, so it's fine. Wait, weren't there some more here? Or maybe only the glowing shrooms? They can bait you sometimes. Or maybe 2 as in 2 groups of crystals. Yeah. 2 means 2 groups of crystals. 1 below, 1 above. Yeah, okay. I didn't count every crystal spot. Chaska actually wouldn't do well here because the ceiling is too low. Using Veresa to run is better. But also, these crystals here in the chasm, I notice that they are like beefier, but I don't think they have always been. Right? Like this is like thicker, right? Than this. This is like a regular one. And this one glows and it's thicker. I don't think they were like this before. Oh wait, there are more here. They have always been beefier? Huh, I don't remember that being the case. But I could be wrong, it's been a while. And here we need to go up, apparently. Oh yes. Man, I need to defeat all the enemies so that I can actually utilize Lumi. That's the one downside. That Lumi has over like Zhongli and the others. We need to be out of combat to mine. Okay, so that's these three. Now I TP here, grab those two. Oh yeah, here we fall down indeed. But I think I need to TP back up for the others. Or do I run this way? No, maybe I just run this way actually. Do I remember this guy? I think I do. Oh, I should also capture like the wizards and stuff whenever I see an animal. I can also capture those. This is not the end of her utility. Wait, it appears that I'm at a dead end. So maybe I was not supposed to go this way. Unless... Oh, no, no, no! You go this way. There is this little cave. Ah, yes. How could I forget? And then... The crystals are where? Up here? Could be one of the spots where I need to like go. Yeah, this is in the cave down below. We don't have a layered map here. But yeah, this is in the cave down below. I go like here and this way. Yes, yes, yes. So this is... I'm supposed to just grab this and stop here, I think. And now here... I go... down... Oh, I can even grab these. Normally not worth my time, but like that. Pew. Oh, and this will not be mined, right? Another downside. But this guy will be mined. Come along, little one! We captured his soul essence. So we go this way. I might have missed a spot over there. And we don't need to fight this guy. I mean, I guess we do if he's mad at us. Oh! He destroyed me. Well, we have a healer. Man, this guy was tanky. High geo resistance, and my main damage is theory. And here there are so many little enemies. Killing them all will take forever. Or no, they dropped aggro. Okay, that's convenient. Okay, now the question is, how do I get here? Maybe TP here. Yeah, I TP here, go down. Okay. I think I'm starting to remember. TP here, jump straight down? Maybe not straight down. No, wait, but I would TP here. Or all the way here? Yeah, here! This is the spot. Yes. And it's quite a journey, but it's worth it because it's like the fattiest crystal spot in all of the chasm. I did 360 with the camera, almost lost my orientation. Here we go. And yeah, two more of the boys. And they all have names. This is a cool thing as well. Hello, Edge though.
散りなさいタモトかなヒーロー見参くらえドーンジャスティス
And here we have not only one of the best crystal spots in the game, but also there are a bunch of these luminescent spine guys, which actually doesn't mean much. Oh, this dodged his attack somehow. This was shielded by the Jade, or whatever this is. Yeah, the Noctilus Jade. Noctilucus the Jade. Actually. I thought there were also crystal flies here. But maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe they are in a different part of this cave? We can fish. But there are no unique fish here. Okay, so with that, now these are simpler. With that out of the way.
時間が
Just trying to remember if there were any like tricky spots around here.
ぶつからないように
That's not how I would go around here. I think I would TP up here and jump down. Yeah, that's what I would do here. Exactly, and like puts me right at the right spot. I don't even have to go down. Or maybe I do. Nah. Need to mark each one individually. Okay, this wasn't any faster than dropping down actually. No, here. Yeah, here these are like higher up, no? Oh, and they got aggro. But yeah, these guys would always aggro me. But let's TP here, because this is actually... This is how I would do it. So I don't exactly remember where the spots are if I'm gonna do it differently. Or actually, maybe it's even different. Where would I TP? Okay, here we go. But I think that's not the entire crystal location. I think there should be some more, like down below or something. Crystals 3, yeah, there are supposed to be 3 spots. But I already got 1, I think. Or maybe just by 3 I mean 3 individual crystals and not 3 spots. But I think before I meant entire spots. Whatever, doesn't matter much if I miss a few. Oh, this is the location I thought I was thinking of. With all the treasure hoarders. Yeah. So I did grab everything before as well. Because I thought this was supposed to be somewhere else. Wait, where are the other crystals? I did see some when I was dropping down, no? Oh, here. Here is the other one. Oh, come on.
次 行くよ
Two. In Polish, two means here. And a funny sounding name. Hello, Skull. And here, there are also artifact spots around Skull. They are not here right now because I already grabbed my entire daily route, but yeah. Here I would sometimes just grab artifacts on the way as well, because why not? Because I would not do like entire full map runs of artifacts back in the day. I didn't find it worth it or something. But I would grab the ones on the way. Actually, nothing else here, just... exploring out of curiosity. Man, it's such a crazy map. This is wild. And now the spots near the boss that you mentioned at the very start. And the crystal flies that you grab as you glide down. Oh, and I missed almost all of them. Should have used the... Maybe the gecko? No. I might do it on Fearless for now. But yeah, because before I try more Dire, I do want to level up my Iluga. But he needs to wait until the Stygian period is over. So until Saturday at the very least. Because until the Stygian ley line goes away, I don't want to spend any resin on different things like bosses or books.
風が立つぞ
So, we'll wait. Level up Iluga then. Oh, he actually consumed everything in one go. I didn't believe he would. Hello, little spider. One of the only spiders in the game that respawns. Only has 6 legs though. I mean, I will try with Iluga. Cause like, Fearless is gonna be free. With Jibai, Linnea. And then, after I level up Iluga, we might try for Dire, because it's definitely very doable. It's definitely possible on my account, but it's just... will I want to try hard enough for it? But yeah, I will try on Sunday. Actually, I'm not gonna have enough time to level him up, is the issue. Because in case Iluga would not be enough for me, I could pull for the Linnea weapon. For even more damage, but I know that I don't need it. Yeah, let's not. Because I mean, we have some pulls in the bank, but this is for Nicole. I think I'm also high pity on the weapon banner, am I? Is that the case? Or maybe not. Oh no, we have high pity on the weapon banner. What was I doing here? Why did I do? Was I pulling for a 4-star? 37 either way. Okay, that's all of the chasm. So, enough stalling. Let's go to the Temple of Space. Last time I farmed this entire area, and it actually took me the entire stream. Somehow. Oh no. One more thing actually before we go. I mean, I will replace her with Wanderer for when I next farm artifacts, but that's not it. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, I do want to change to Varka. But I actually need to go somewhere else. Let's grab these guys, because they look too enticing. We need to go to Not Cry and visit our GF. Clean up her cage. I wonder if in the yearly
来てくれたんだ
Yearly
ね。
stats.
この子たちまたライアーで遊んでるの。
We
よ
will
かったらこの前
see how
み
many
たい
times we have
に
visited Columbina.
何か弾いてあげてくれない？ちょうど私も普段と違う曲が聴きたくて。
Last time I clicked the one Columbina always sings, but there are 2 options afterwards. I don't remember which one I clicked actually though. Let's make it cheerful.
もう終わっちゃったの？まだまだ聞いてたい。これは私が唯一覚えてる子守歌だ。一緒に雲を突き抜けて月で見つけた答えは君が奏でるメロディーみたいに美しかった。手を出して。見返りなんていらないぞ。
I think this is the same dialogue I got last time.
このメロディーに美しい月明かりを添えたいだけ。
I should have picked the calm and peaceful. But either way, the important thing is that we came to visit. Okay. And now we go to the Temple of Space over here and continue the quest. Still had the combat E. Oh, where did this guy come from? Wait, I haven't gotten this chest yet? How? I thought I had everything on this island. And yet there's a ruin grader. No way, man, this place is so dense with content. Hello, Molonek? I have been there, right? Wait, who is this girl though? Have I not been here? I have read this. Yes, I have read this. You're doing pretty well. I did some overdue Star Rail exploration off stream today. Explored some areas from last year. One interesting woven scroll. Oh, hello there. You are new around here, aren't you? What can I help you with? Could you tell me about the era you lived in? Compared to the ages of the others speak of, mine was rather uneventful. Numeria and the Lock Knight existed only in place, and the intricate machines of later centuries had yet to appear for another 1,000 years. So if you were hoping I could share some exciting story from my era, I fear it might sound rather dull. As for me, Cerstin the Pinchrise? I was merely the daughter of a rather ordinary viscount. Even in my own time, our house could hardly stand beside great families like the Petricors or the Randolphs. About these exhibits. As exhibits, I heard they were woven by the people of the ancient Natlan. I can't say I fully understand them, but they're lovely to look at. It does make one curious though, why did they develop a tradition like this? In our dear Fontaine, picture books actually appeared later than written text. Miss Vindia, the Madame Snow-Winged Goose, had never even heard of picture books. In her era, pigments seemed to be only used for military purposes. Natlan, it truly is a fascinating place.
しっかりついてこいよ。好きなものがあれば持ってっていいぞ。
From swords to plowshares. A mechanical device originating from the nation known as Canaria, were here classified as a field tiller. As not equipped with any form of cognitive simulation module and can only operate according to a limited set of preset instructions, is presumed to possess little combat value. It should however remain suitable for basic agricultural use. They were never meant for agricultural use though. They would till the fields of the gods or whatever. You get a Silver Wolf, congrats. I like to get S1. S1 is very powerful, yeah. After getting Yao Guang, probably the best upgrade is getting S1. Unless you have 2 pulls, then you can get E2 instead. Of S1. Because like if you have 1 pull to get, S1 is better. But if you have 2 pulls, then E2, then playing a 4-star is better. But yeah, I mean, either way, if you're pulling this much, you probably want S1 anyways. You have Yaoi 1. Yaoi 1 is huge as well. Oh. I love these little fat guys. Oh, I thought the chest would just give me... Usually when there's a chest like next to a large drop or something, or like on a hill, it will just give you the materials directly to your inventory. So you don't have to worry about them like dropping to the ground, but this one did not give me the stuff directly. I was quite surprised. I think I'm gonna miss it. No! I wanted to just jump directly onto the bridge, but we missed it by a tiny bit. Can I see the build? Silver Wolf really benefits from having a great build. If your relics are cope, your Silver Wolf damage is gonna be cope. And this speed leaves a bit to be desired. It's not like unplayable, I guess. But everything is maxed, so that's good. Today's good luck. If you do have Sparkshy, oh, you have even this on both of them. I think playing the Mashi Shroomy is actually better than today's good luck. Mashi Shroomy has 5 on both. Especially because Mashi Shroomy buffs the entire team. So, and it stacks. So you get 20 elation for yourself and then 10 for the team. And then like both would give 10 for the team, so they get 20, and then Yao Guang gets 20 as well. For good measure. And Yao Guang can also have it. So then yeah, everybody gets 30 and everybody gets 20 on top, so 50 elation for everybody. 50 elation is better than 24 elation plus 12 crit rate. I'm pretty sure. Now this is quite a lot of light cones to craft. So if you like don't want to bother, it's fine. But yeah, it could be slightly better than today's good luck. Especially if it has no crit rate, then play a crit rate body. You should be playing a crit rate body anyways. You have too much crit damage even with the today's good luck. But yeah, back to Silverwolf. The thing that matters the most is speed. You have actually decent speed subs. Not like incredible, but not bad either. On average, 2 subs per piece. 2 pieces have 3, but 1 has 1. But yeah, you want to zoom as fast as you possibly can. Ideally, you want to have like 200 speed. Now, without the light cone or other speed buffers, you probably are not gonna reach that high, but you just want as much as possible then, pretty much. Even if you cannot reach 200, you want to be close. When it comes to crit, we have a single crit damage sub. That's kinda sad. No, it doesn't matter that much how like you spread the crit subs around, because from her ult, the hidden MMR gives her 0.4 crit rate until she caps, and then gives crit damage instead. Now it is still optimal to go for more crit rate anyways, because in case your hidden MMR is gonna be low after like right after the ult ends or whatever, you don't want to miss your crits. And there are a bunch of crit damage buffs in the game, so your crit damage is always gonna be high. Even if you have like 80 crit damage, you are still gonna be okay in combat. So usually you want higher crit rate, but it's not that big of a deal, even if you got like 50 and a lot of crit damage. So if you get a banger crit rate piece, yeah, probably give it to Sparksy, because Sparksy actually needs the crit rate. She's kinda cooked without it. Also, she gets like 80 crit damage from this frenzy passive. So you're gonna have like 300 crit damage and 66 crit rate, and this ain't it. This ain't it. Even with the light cone, it's kinda dire. You miss every third attack doesn't crit. Or rather, 2/3 of your attack. Or like 1/3 of your attack doesn't crit because she has like bounces. So yeah, give the best crit rate pieces to Sparksy, and then ideally Silverwolf also prefers crit rate, but just get whichever. Your crit damage kind of being you having no crit damage sub. You having no crit damage subs is a bit of a shame. Ideally, the pieces should be all speed, crit rate, crit damage. You could use the Relic Recon event for some pieces here. Also, one more thing for Silverwolf is she can also play the Diviner of Distant Reach set. Because you might be like, oh, but Yao Guang already has it. Am I supposed to replace it? No. Even without the 10% elation for the team passive, just looking at the stats it gives you, 6% crit rate, 6% speed, and an 18 crit rate. This is pretty much just as good as here, the 16 crit damage and 20 death ignore. So if you have banger diviner pieces, you could give them to Silverwolf if like while farming this cavern, right? You get banger diviner pieces, you could also give her that 4 piece and it's pretty much the same damage. It's also easier to reach higher speed breakpoints. So if you want to reach 200 speed without her light cone, it might be like mandatory to play diviner even. And yeah, we've got the Magical Girl, we've got the Punk Stage 0. Ideally you want tank stats on your pieces, like defense and HP, but you can play whatever. Like yeah, if physical damage rolled the best, crit and speed, that's fine. But ideally, long term being tankier is nice, especially if you want to go sustainless. Although, the issue with sustainless is that even if your Silverwolf is tanky, your Sparksy is paper thin. So it won't have that much, but at least like you have one more target that won't get one shot. You can have Yao Guang and Silverwolf being tanky, because he would also prefer a tank spear over physical damage. I mean, being tankier is something. Like it's not important. Having more speed and crit is of the first priority, but the tank subs are nice. Especially if you are going sustainless or playing a fraud of a sustain like Kwokwo. Can I even climb up there? I mean, you probably don't even need to get it early with how many pulls we are getting this patch. I'm mostly excited for Blade now. Morton X Blade, I can't wait until we see what he does in the beta. But still no info, still nothing, even though the patch has already come out. Because this patch is kinda weird, like the beta is late, and also the patch will end at a different time than usual. Normally patches end on Tuesday night and begin Wednesday morning. For Europe at the very least, for NA it's like end Tuesday afternoon and start Tuesday night. But this patch is actually gonna end on the 31st of May, I think, and then the new patch will begin on the 1st of June, which is a Monday. 1st of June is a Monday, and that's when we'll get the new patch, which is pretty weird. It will still be like pretty much the regular length, right? Because it's gonna be 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be like almost 6 weeks, but just a few days shorter. It's gonna be like 2 days shorter than 6 weeks. So it's not about getting more dev time or anything. So then what is it about? Because there was some like notification on the BP or something that the BP would end at a different time because the patch ends at a different time or whatever. Or wait, no, BP usually ends early. Anyways, wait, so maybe I misread that. Oh yeah, because if the notification I read was about the BP end time. No, I think it said patch end time though. Shoot, now I think I may be wrong though. Because like all the events say until June 1st. Oh, but this until June 3rd. Oh, so maybe that's fake actually. No, maybe the patch is normal. Okay, yeah. I got confused because of BP timings. And BP ends early. And the end of the patch is gonna be on June 3rd. And just all the events end a bit early. For no good reason. You already finished the streamer event? I only read the opening dialogue, but haven't even done anything. None of the content. Okay, I don't need the compass now. You woke up at 5 for the patch release. I used to do that as well in the olden days. Is this sort of sun statue? Gotta say it's pretty creepy. Wait, what did she? I couldn't read the entire. Man, I hate when this happens. I just want to read what the characters say to me. Just let me read it. Don't make it disappear immediately. But when we're going, I got kinda lost. Oh, here. And the Mora box. Yeah, the next time I might do a like 5 AM wake up is when Sneznaya comes out. Once we know the patch time, I might take a few days off. I could calculate when the patch should be, but you never know, especially with big patches. Now, I don't think Genshin has ever been inconsistent with patch releases. There was that one patch with 3 banners, but the patch still was the patch timing was still regular. It was only the banner timing that was irregular. Actually, these guys, something bad happened to them. Mora! Vitruvius, are you still alive? Is that you? I can make it out. I'll give you the coin King the Shred awarded me, so please, tell me this is just a nightmare. King the Shred lore, let's go! In specific areas, Dex can seize objects made from quicksand and deconstruct them into their original quicksand state. When tapping again to release, new structures can be constructed. Dex can use this sand to construct a variety of brand new structures. And I made an elevator that goes up, nice. Oh, that's actually the main quest. People, I have not seen you around before. Are there really still newcomers showing up now? But since Dex is with you, I suppose you are back up. My name is Venipi, and I come from an era when King Dash's divine form still walked among us. Paimon's name, and this is Jan, and our team's got one more member, Zeitlind. We are probably what you consider people from the most recent era. Zeitlind, would you happen to have an older sister by any chance? Do you know my sister too? Of course, here everyone is friends with everyone. It matters little what station they occupied in their former life. In my days, I was a nobody, just one of the many working on King Dash's mausoleum. I was traveling in the desert one day when I was suddenly plucked from the sun and thrown into the apothic interval, where I was for, I want to say, less than 100 years? Then once I left and came here, I found a place full of ancients, some from times preceding even King Dasher himself. But we all got along just the same. Later on, the sisters of the deity here told me they hadn't plucked any desert buildings, and asked that I reconstruct them from memory. It was only with everyone's help that we managed to build this place at all, but now look at these ruins. You know, speaking of which, Pam has a question. Those sun statues out there, are those artworks from your era? You know, from back in King Dash's day? Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself. You truly are different from your sister. You must really enjoy reading like the others. Those are people, all of them. They were punished by being turned into sand. Whoa! Don't worry, they are all still alive. Death does not exist here. They will be restored once the problem here is resolved. Oh wait, didn't you say that whoever saved you would get that coin King Dashed gave you as a reward? Paimon bets it's worth a lot of mora. Huh, I'm not handing it over. It's my lucky charm. Besides, it's the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. Pfft. So it's so important to you? Alright, I guess we'll be super nice and not press you for payment. Now, we've been chatting for too long. Looks like it's here. We don't have time to stand around talking. Are you at least at the level of a novice Remurian Centurion? Is this the power scaling around here? The Remurian Centurions? There we go again. Pam doesn't even know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. That's quite something. You are easy at the level of a high-ranking Centurion. Didn't you have your own hierarchy back in King Dash's day? Well, those scholars at the Mahavaipuli archives have read enough books that their combat assessments actually hold some weight. It's nice to be so well read. For instance, on average the knight serving under Erinius could take on 3 standard Remurian Centurions at once, though they are half a rank below Erinius. Medjay, who served the Crocodile King, Wasn't considered exactly an elite fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters, so in terms of rough power level... Alright, let's go save your friends first. But I wanna know more. We can talk about that later. I want to power scale with anything.
酒が入ってたら一杯分けてくれ。
Maybe we go to upper levels once we can fix it. I mean, it's already there. I got him one up. Chest! I knew there would be something here.
戦利品か。冒険の褒美だと思って。
And that's why that's why I prefer, when first in a new area, to not use the compass immediately. You use the compass later to clean up the crumbs. Because yeah, this way you can be surprised about something. Oh, there's a wall. Those are the regular guys that I can beat up. Looks like we still have a survivor over there. Vanip, you are still alive! How wonderful to see you! Of course I know that death is not possible here, what I mean is, I'm so glad you didn't turn into sand. Anyway, you know what I mean. I do. And thanks to all of you, and Dex too. I didn't do a thing. Vanip introduces you all to Vitruvius and recounts what just happened. Incredible, your strength exceeds even that of a typical chief centurion. Now, even Paimon's kinda interested to see who actually stuck up to in that system. Oh yeah? In that case, I will take you to the others. After all, Venipi only provided the pattern work and motives from King Dashed's times. I was the one responsible for the main layout and pathways in this area. That's right, while this may look like a building from some gilded age, it's really the result of everyone's knowledge. Chill there, Vitruvius.
好きなものがあれば持ってっていいぞ。
I need to see if there aren't any chests here. Because I can make a wall here, but I'm not sure why I would. Like, why would I put a wall over here? Oh, the pillar went back up. I was too far away. So wait, we arrived... Where did we arrive? Here? Yeah, this is where we arrived from. I guess maybe if I wanted to do the sneak attack. The keeper who prowls with an emblem of space and can turn living creatures into sand. Reckless trespassers who encroach on its patrol route will be attacked. No, that's a different one. By constructing cover, you can avoid the keeper's line of sight. Approaching the keepers from the back allows Dex to seize the course directly and deal massive damage. And we have already read this. So I think I was supposed to construct some cover over there, but yeah. Those were just regular enemies. I was just able to beat them up. And this will even provide good cover. Is Polish similar to English? I read well for it not being my first language. Not really. I mean, all the Indo-European languages are fairly similar, but other than that, Polish is a Slavic language, while English is Germanic. So no, they're quite different. I just spend a long time reading English and listening to English and stuff like that. Like, I was already spending time looking at English text before I could even read, because I was playing Pokemon games when I was like 5. So yeah, Pokemon games were some of my like first encounters with English. And then I also had we had like these cassette tapes, these VHS tapes called Magic English. It was like a Disney thingy where they would have fragments from different Disney films, and then they would like have some themes, a word they would introduce to the child watching, and just show what it means by showing different scenes from these movies. So there wouldn't even be any dialogue. It's not like I was watching Disney movies in English. It would be like it would show Simba with Mufasa, and it would say family, and then show some like a different family from a different movie, and say family again. So there would never be like any translation or anything. They would just say a word and then show it what it is. So that was pretty cool. That gave me like some basic, like, intuitive level of English awareness. And yeah, then there was Pokemon. As soon as I could read, I would go to my dad asking, what does this mean? What does this mean? And then in Polish, we all learn English at school. So I also had the years of English study at school, starting from first grade. And yeah. Then as I got into like different games, like Minecraft, for example, I remember when I got into Minecraft, I would watch a bunch of English YouTubers. At that time, I still wasn't able to understand English that well when listening to it, but so like I could already read pretty well, but I couldn't. My listening wasn't that great, but I just wanted more Minecraft content, so I watched even if I couldn't understand perfectly. And finally, it like, yeah, practice makes perfect. They don't have Polish language for the Pokemon games? Nope. Even to this day, there is no Polish language. The anime is translated to Polish, but actually, I'm not sure like how much of it though. Most of it, probably. But the English, the games, no Polish version. It kind of sucks. Like it doesn't matter for me. I don't even play in English anymore. I play in Japanese when I play Pokemon games. But if I wanted to like introduce my nephew to Pokemon games or something, it kind of sucks that there is no Polish version. How does the like largest franchise in the world not make a Polish version? Come on, we are not that insignificant. Wait, ranking of EU countries by population. Oops, no. List of European countries by population. Russia, Turkey, Germany, United Kingdom, France, Italy, Spain, Ukraine, Poland. So we are the 9th biggest country in Europe. Losing population though. And yet, no Polish translation for Pokemon games. Like, it can't be that hard, right? Wait, language options in Scarlet Violet. The available languages are Japanese, English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Korean, Simplified Chinese, and Traditional Chinese. Yeah, I guess wait, do they not have Russian? Yeah, they really don't care, man. They really don't care about making the games accessible. Yeah, there's only 9 languages. Japanese, English, German, Spanish, French, Italian, Korean, Simplified Chinese, Traditional Chinese. But I think one reason, possibly, why they don't translate to that many languages is because they also translate the Pokemon names when they translate the games. So like they don't just translate the text in game, but also all the Pokemon names get translated for no good reason really. I understand like Japanese to English. Even then it wouldn't be like needed. But we don't need like English to German special Pokemon names, but we do get them. So I guess like it's a bit more effort because of that. But still, that's not a good reason to not translate the biggest game franchise in the world. But I guess maybe they just figured that people play it anyways. I mean, it helped me learn English and Japanese. So if they were more eager in translating the games, like if the games were available in Polish, maybe I would not know English as well as I do now. And then if we got simultaneous English and Japanese releases, even in the older gens, because now we do get global releases at the same time, but in like gens 3, 4, 5, they were like staggered, right? So if the releases weren't staggered, maybe I wouldn't be like enticed to learn Japanese to get the like info earlier and stuff like that. Bisasam or Nebulak? What are those? I don't think anything beats Magmar's Japanese name though. Magmar in Japanese is called Boober. And then Magby is also good. Magmi is booby. Actually, what is Magmortar? I don't even know what Magmortar is. Booburn. That doesn't sound as cool. Boober is better. And he has boobs on his head as well. Might even be intentional. Nebulak is ghastly. Makes sense, like Nebula. If you had me guess what Nebula could be, I would say Cosmog. But yeah. What is Cosmog in? In Japanese it's just Cosmog, so then it's probably Cosmog in every language. I think there's a section here. Oh yeah, it's Cosmog in every language actually. Even in Cantonese Chinese, it's the Mandarin-based transcription of the Japanese name. Oh, they do have Russian Pokemon names though. For the Pokemon anime, probably. In Polish, in the Polish translation of the Pokemon anime, we do have the English names. Hunter is Alpollo. Yeah, that one I don't know the origin of. Just by looking at it. Don't come any closer! Uh-oh. What? It might be a bit self-indulgent to worry about my own epitaph. You probably think me ridiculous, but I've actually already decided what mine will be. Please tell my love in Patripolis that... Vitruvius! He turned into sand even before he was done speaking. And I'm hopeless. I'm actually fighting the urge to chuckle out loud at this sad juncture. He's going to be so mortified once he stops being sand. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with the guard first or search for survivors for as long as we can? So I've already constructed the wall ahead of time. Schlurp? Who's Schlurp? Maybe like... Lickitung? Ah, nice! I guessed it. It does sound like a licking sound. I guess it's a good Pokemon name then. If you can kinda see what it is at a glance. So I guess this is what the wall was for. The wall was for this Guardian. Wait, where is the guy who turned to sand? Wasn't he like standing here? Did we like take him with us? There's something I can build over there. I won't be needing that wall anymore. Oh, there's something I can deconstruct. What for though? Oh, I guess I was meant to deconstruct this to build this. And instead I took the wall from down below. Let's make the pillar again. I'm trying to be too cheeky. And yet it's all simple. It's always simple. What are the noises? Every now and then I hear some. Oh, wait, this guy is spooky. Mora! Looks like we are too late. Everyone has been reduced to sand. Did Columbia have better marketing than Kirene? Oh wait, I didn't even notice this guy. When did he come here? Hard to compare between games. Star Rail overall is like more forceful about its marketing, like you open the game and you see a giant animation that tells you pull on the banner. And like in terms of videos and other material like that, I'm not even sure who got more. One cool thing that Kirene got was a special login screen in game. Not sure if you already made your account then, but the express was pink. Or like there was like a pinkish background as the express like loads at the very beginning when you log into the game. Oh, I wanted to get the guy. What happened here? Where am I now? Huh? So confusing. Like I'm supposed to construct the platform to get close enough to him. What do I grab though? Oh, this pillar. I thought it was normal until it was gone. I was tapping spacebar too quickly and it wasn't progressing because of that. Mora box over there. Gotta grab it. Even it's just a massive waste of time because now we have to return there. How do I even return there? I don't know. Mora box though. Oh, what is that door? Oh, this is where I entered from. Represent the working though. Oh, I guess. I mean, that's not really marketing though. That's more like lore impact. But I guess like in the moment it could feel like marketing. But it's more like she becomes the new moon goddess. And now we no longer pray to the fake moon, but rather to the new true moon. Nice, I got to skip one of the elevators.
しっかりついてこいよ。
So many things make random noises around here. Oh, we've got some old Sumeru puzzles, but with a new flavor. Where do I put this though? Like over there. Wait, what? Oh, open just in 60 seconds. Oh boy. That's pretty
酒が
cool.
入ってたら一杯分けてくれ。
You can follow up here. What do I want? Is a Smara box, of course. Oh, here is the other thing. I'm like, how do I open this chest? The other thing is up here. Wait, why didn't it like place itself properly? Come on, bro. Huh, I didn't see that coming.
戦利品か。冒険の褒美だと思って取っとけ。
That's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I've been clearing some of the like late Amphorius puzzles today, and some of them, man, are quite a head scratcher. Starrel has really nice puzzles. Like the ones that appear in the main quest are always pretty lame. Because people have complained that the story that's already incredibly long because people yap for hours on end is even longer because you also have to like do all the puzzles and whatever, so they kind of like spread it out where the puzzles are optional or even just like totally to the side as you do the main quest, and then you can just like come back to do them. But yeah, when you actually go back to do them, man, those puzzles are pretty cool. Like the goat puzzles from Amphorius. Some of them were really tough. Some of them I was like sitting at. I was like, you know, trying to solve the puzzle. I'm like, man, this is quite difficult. The practical ones can also be cool with the like clocky perspective thingy. Although they are more brute forceable by just sliding things around randomly. The ones in... Oh, you mean they are harder? No, I would say they were easier overall, on average. Maybe you haven't gotten to the actually hard ones in Amphorius, because like in the endgame areas,
しっかりついてこ
but
い
you
よ。
haven't gotten to yet. Venipi, Dex, and Ramhil and our new friends. Thank you all. I'm her younger sister, Zeitlind. I see, you two look so much alike, and oh so pretty. My name is Kshama, and I come from... What was I going to say? The era in which the Dendro Archon had yet to become a child. Wait, does she know about Ruka Devata? Oh yeah, she doesn't! Because yeah. Here this girl, if you haven't done the Sumeru Archon quest yet, she has a different line. Where she says that she's from Ruka Devata's age. But if you already have done it, she's like, what was I going to say? Because she tries to recall something that's has been erased from Irminsul, and then she's like, oh yeah, before Nahida was small. Because now the history, after we erased the Ruka Devata from history, it's just the Ruka Devata in the past was replaced with just Nahida but big. And even Nahida herself would think that she was always the Dendro Archon and just that she lost her memories. What's up with the random hay? They don't speak of the epitaph he took thousands of years to come up with. This is beyond absurd. If I hadn't told you, you would never have known. Now that you have, it's going to be hard for me to look Vitruvius in the eye without laughing. Alright, enough small talk. We've come all this way and it doesn't look like we've missed anything. Is there anyone else? I'm afraid not. Then how about we can stop folks from turning into sand? Any ideas? We didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, no one here at the Desert Pavilion is well versed in the mystic arts or the sciences. So it seems we are back to the only known method, defeating the Punisher of Gomorrah. That you need not worry about. We have Jan, who has the strength of a Remurian tribune. Looks like someone's been promoted again. But there's no way to find the Punisher of Gomorrah. It has hidden its form. That is a problem, yes. Now, it wasn't easy getting everyone out. How about we leave this place first and get back to the main hall? Isara and Josephus are there too. They seem rather knowledgeable, so maybe they know a way. Oh, Isara's safe too? That's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all, and is always open to learning new things. If you're talking about anecdotes, history and culture, he's probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Then let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure this out and save Vitruvius and the rest. Also, we're already done with this area then, right? Let me first see, is there something... Oh no, you cannot enter this little block. So now that we are done, apparently, because I actually came down. Now that we are apparently done with this area, I can use the compass. And apparently I missed one chest. Oh, hidden door. Okay. Yeah, just a single chest after behind a hidden door. Okay. Oops. You're currently in a special story mode and can't complete this action. I can't even go to the map! Okay, then let me take a bathroom break at the very least. Are you just a 10 anniversary day, or are we getting something else too? I mean, we also get 2 pulls every day now. We're getting 2 pulls every day. Until we get a total of 20. Or is it 2 every day? It might be like staggered, where it's like 3 here, 4 there, or something. And also we have a web event that is unlocking progressively as the days go by. The event gives a lot of J's as well. And there might be some videos. And there's gonna be a concert soon, but I'm not sure on which day. But yeah, I will take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Oh, my chat is lagging behind. The chat here. Not showing the newest messages. Oh, it's working now. They just skipped some of them for some reason. Weird. Okay, whatever, we are back. Let's do this like special encounter. I guess. Because I'm kinda stuck here. What aggroed me? The guy in the middle? This combat music doesn't really fit this encounter. I can't believe it's a trap! I never remember the section of the building being here before. It doesn't look like a simple flip. This has to be deliberate. Aside, we are lucky it didn't just turn us all into sand. I was all dizzy from going round and round. Man, this place is so cool. Be careful, Leon!
運命の変わり目みんながそばにいてくれるわレッカはっはっはっともっと激しく
I wonder if there would have been any artifact spots here if I hadn't capped for the day yet. One downside of always doing my artifact route first is that I don't see, like if I'm exploring a new area, I don't see if it has new artifact spots or not.
しっかりついてこいよ
The apparent leader of the suppression type keepers, stronger than the average keeper. At close range, Dex can also seize the cores directly, dealing massive damage. After seizing the cores, you have to quickly tap within a short period of time to deal damage to the keepers. Farce Avian. Oh boy. We need material. And then... Ouch! Come on, Dex! Hello? I'm pressing T. Okay, I can protect myself, but how do I... I can't counter-attack it. Oh, this is how we counter-attack. Or not? Now's the time! Whoops. What do you mean? Oh, I need to rotate him! Oh my god. Oh.
腐食審査全力攻撃だレッカはっふっはっグッとはっ
足元に気をつけて逃げよ
Man, the proper boss fight in my Genshin Impact? on, build the stairs, bro! I need to build the lower step first. Okay, here we go.
しっかりついてこいよ。
No! I'm floating in the air. I fell off. And respawned. Ouch. I was able to
って
do
ことは
fancy.
ない。
Hey, come on! I didn't get hit here. And the Sumeru music to boot. This is so good, man. That was pretty epic. One of the better segments in a Genshin side quest ever. Wow, and what was that? Where are we? Is it all over? That's right, it's all over and everyone's been restored. What is it? Why are you guys worrying your lips like that? Are you so moved at seeing me that you have to keep yourself from crying? Kshama, stop, don't laugh. You are going to give the joke away. Laugh all you want, I'm only a little embarrassed. Love is fate and us is death, and neither is a laughing matter. Fine, fine, no more laughing. Oh, and where is Caitlyn, by the way? I have no idea, I was standing outside with everyone else. They are still in each other's arms a moment ago. I told little Scarpa to stop and get everyone back to the main hall, then I left them and came over to you. Everyone should be still somewhere around here, in which case she can't have gone very far yet. This is... an amethyst brooch. It belongs to my older sister and was one of the things in my suitcase that I lost. Aha, got it now. Nice that it's nice, that's one taken care of. It must have been placed here as an exhibit from this era. Actually, the reason I started thinking about what to write on my epitaph is because your sister asked about it. Those words weren't exactly things I have been holding in for 1,000 of years. Does nobody die here? Wouldn't it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent epitaph then? Given my former status, I could probably be laid to rest at the priest's cemetery, alongside branches of silver and white. Which would be a tremendous honor, albeit one without any space for an epitaph. In that case, it's a no for me, because I've already written mine. And it says... Thank you so much. What about that coin of yours? The one from King Deshret's Day? You're still thinking about that? Fine, you can have it once I finish chanting my 10,000 prayers of penance to King Deshret. This one over here got worked up upon hearing Kshama talk about the king's fall that he actually cried, "You lie, you lie! You lied, liar, that's impossible!" Honestly, that's better for a laugh than my epitaph. If you're gonna be so grudging with the coin, just forget it. And this is the point where we say we are only here to help Caitlyn find what she lost. We're helping you out just cause you happen to be here. Thank you, Paimon. Thank you, Jan. Oh no, you only got dragged into this because of us, so we gotta make this right for you. Such undisguised partiality. I'm truly grateful to you too.
戦利品か。冒険の褒美だと思って取っとけ。
Having stood upon the line between life and death, I miss the flavor of beer most. Even my master and King Deshret himself would drink beneath it. Ah, I didn't know you so enjoyed your libations. Libations? 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 When delivering bricks to the mausoleum of King Deshret back in the day, we would get 2 large mugs of beer for free every day. Speaking of which, was Moki among those who were restored? No, I suspect the higher-ups intended to deal with him in violation of the rules. I wonder if the note I asked him to bring in secret came in handy. Oh, this is this. No matter who I choose to talk with, it's the same. New chests have appeared in the area, but I will grab them tomorrow. Because I still need to do 2 more things. One is... Actually, what is this? Oh, cook dishes. Oh yeah, from Escoffier. One is quick Miliastra daily. And the other is Genshin, of course. So last time I tried to click the AFK one, but I entered something else by accident. Okay, this time it seems we are going properly to the AFK one. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Yao squared. Fallen from way before 3.4. That's not from Liu, eh? Could be Rosaria. Nice. There are very few polearms in early Genshin. In 1.0 the only polearm was actually... Xiangling. Then we got Zhongli a patch later, then Hu Tao and Xiao. And there was also Rosaria. Who came in 1.4. So actually a patch later even. After Xiao and Hu Tao. And the next one was Raiden and Thoma. What is this? Oh yeah. Ame wa kirai. Hea ni hairo. I hate rain, let's enter a room. And huh? It's not because it's because my clothes will get like wet and dirty. Not because I'm scared of water. Nya. Mizuga kawaii to kajanai nya. Probably Diona. Nice. Yeah, Diona says nya more than the other cats in Genshin. Like Lynette never says nya normally, unless we ask her to. Kirara says nya here and there, but I feel like Diona says it the most. So just the nya at the end, then need to like even read the rest, to be honest. I think this is Shiguin. No. Wait, is this Kaya? No. Kaya had a droplet. No. Wait, what did Kaya have? Barbara? Endless Walls. Endless Walls. Is it Diona? Furina maybe? Shoot. Winstick is only 5, so it's fine if we lose this. So I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna think too much, I will just go Furina. Nice, it was Furina. World gives you Fontanian vibes, and then it has to be a healer from... a Hydro healer. And if it's not Shiguin, then it's Furina. Easy dog. Easy dog Goro. Distraction from above. Could be Firefly. Easy. Hora hora. Something no jikan da yo. Time for something. Anata masaka zangyou suru tsumori ja nai yo ne? You don't intend on doing overtime? What is this? Probably like break or something. Or end of work. Wait, what? Oh, mahjong. Good thing I translated that kanji. Cause yeah, it's time for mahjong. That's the kanji, and it makes sense that I don't know it. What is this? Looks like Natlanian, but that's the wrong game. Anaxa, maybe? Maybe like midday? Oh, is this Fugue? Yeah, I noticed it's a fun when the full image appeared. And it's more fancy than Tingyun's fun. When you see sword, you go Yanqing. Easy. The sword baby. Not sure why the dove though. Not sure what that has to do. Not sure what that has to do with Yanqing. And then you see sword baby, you could also go Yunli just as well. Oh yeah, I guess that's what differentiates Yanqing and Yunli, right? Because Yunli is like a warlord. Yunli will be like the angry emoji, while Yanqing is the more peace-loving one. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Oh. Yeah, sometimes you just get it. So I guess tomorrow instead of Sid I should go like Trigger or something, or Andy. There are birds in his ult. Oh. Hello, Kasumi. Yeah, I think that's the case actually. I gotta say I have not seen Yanqing's ult in ages. I have seen his like... He has this Currency Wars ult where he drops the big sword. And that's also the animation where you fight him. Oh my god, that's too many achievements. Yeah, I will try to mark them off stream or something. Eventually I will get to it. And we got the city street lamp. Let's go. Okay, so thank you everybody very much for watching, but this will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CEST, which is 3 hours before now. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Zenless, and then on Saturday I will do a longer Star Rail stream. I'll actually start earlier than 8 PM. I will start maybe like 2 PM, maybe 3, maybe 4 PM. Something in that range. I'm not quite sure when, because I think I will have to do some work as well. So yeah, not exactly sure when I will start, but I will start sometime earlier and we will finish the quest and then do some of the event activities that we got in this new patch in Star Rail. And then the next Genshin stream will be on Sunday. And we'll do weekly bosses then as well, because I still haven't done any weeklies. And start leveling up our Iluga. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, and join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. Yes. Bye bye!